minutes ago, Sunny Spider. Sorry about that. But yeah, stuff happened. Welcome into you. Good to see you. Let me actually check how many hours I've played of Witcher 2. With the proviso that it doesn't crash on me. We've played 30 hours, yeah. We played 30 hours of Witcher 2, Prince Ali. So it wasn't that short. Enter the Dragon. Really? "30 hours is 4 streams. Today will be the 5th stream." On the plus side, Prince Ali, if we finish Witcher 3 quickly, that means I can play Spider-Man. And I know you want me to play Spider-Man, so... We've got a dragon to bap. Now, unfortunately, I can't save it. So every time I die, we have to re-potion up and heal up and re-oil our blades and so on. Which is, you know, somewhat unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna play Spider-Man at some point, Prince Ali. It's just a matter of when, right? Get some health back. You did miss a lot yesterday. Indeed. Did we find Triss yet? Sort of. We know she's here. Fuck off, Saskia. Ah, damn, 25, if we have a keeper in here. So is this like the final boss area? No. It's rough, but it's not, I don't think, the final boss area. And I also don't think we have a keeper in chat. Shinu Sakura coming in with the host.
Kind of you to join
One
me.
of my most longest running subs. Shinu, it's great to see you. How you doing today? It's good to see you. Prince Ali, can you keep a track of how much XP I owe you guys? I'm gonna die here like 12 times, and I'll give out XP at the end if we don't get a keeper. Much obliged. I'm reasonably certain, Prince Ali, that Saskia is not the final boss. I think there's other stuff we need to do after we deal with Saskia. But we need to deal with Saskia first. And unfortunately, I'm not allowed to save it. So, yeah, I can't save it. So I have to just wait every single time. Sunny Spider says there's a mad storm outside right now and it feels very fitting. I'm curling up in a ball and enjoying myself. Nice. Enjoy it. Saskia, come here. Is that a snug emote? You hit me through my ken, woman. Rude. Ugh. She just says, we had a bad storm yesterday. It was so relaxing. Nice. That's 50 that I owe you guys. While we're waiting for my health to regen anyway, let me do a thing real quick. I need to let my health regen anyway. I just did a thing backstage. So while I'm getting my ass kicked by a dragon for our warm-up today, how's everybody doing? Hey, dragon. Speaking of dragon. Hey, dragon, we're 50 XP behind if you don't mind. Also, Foolish Red Eyes, welcome in. Good to see you. Prince Ali is full of barbecue chicken. Delightful. Let's go.
Damn.
Ow! It just immediately dead before I could get back up. Thanks for that, game. That is probably my biggest complaint about this game. It takes a second to recover from stuff, which makes sense, don't get me wrong. It takes a second to recover, it takes a second to, like, get the sign thrown down, and so on. But the enemies will often follow through, and if you get hit once, you don't have a chance to recover and you get hit again. Which makes total sense fictionally, but it's awful mechanically. That's a round for the house. It's 5 XP to everybody in chat on Shinu. Thank you, Shinu. Hey, Gracie. Birchmilo's going on a venture. Get in on this, guys, if you want to get in on a good venture. You want some extra channel currency? The venture is the way to get it. Also, Birchmilo throwing 5 XP, throwing 5 bits into my hat. Thank you, Gracie. It's support like that that allows me to keep doing this every day for you guys, and I do try to stream every day. And I wonder if Bearden is useful against Saskia. Let's see.
Shit, you stink.
The answer is no. Nope. I lost my kin, not sure how. Hey, Brightwind. Welcome on in. Birchmillet says, so a bunch of my cousins and their significant others are coming to Jersey for the cousins weekend, but my sis is too sick to come, so I just spent the last half hour trying to arrange a ride for Zen. Fucking hate logistics. Logistics are great when they work in your favor. Birchmillet says, why did she start with half health? Because we already beat on her for half of her life yesterday, at the end of the stream. Like, this rubble that we're standing on currently is, was caused by Saskia. And now we're climbing up to finish the deed. It's just that, you know, I'm a nerd and I'm potioning up ahead of time because reasons. Logistics rarely work in your favor, Burstmila. Not to be incredibly rude, but is part of that because you're absent-minded? I'm curious. So Yrden is completely useless against her. Can we stun her with R? And I can't save it after I potion up, by the way. I cannot save it, so... Unfortunately, I have to just do this the hard way every single time.
Damn it.
Nope. Okay, so art doesn't do shit. Brightwind says, set aside leftovers from dinner yesterday, someone ate them, so I'm gonna have oven baked potatoes and add some cheese this time. Nice. Yeah, we're doing XP today, Brightwind, so that's another 100 for those 4 deaths. I'm just dying so much I'm not calculating it, so my bad, guys. Foxy622, welcome in. You kind of snuck in there. Good to see you, Foxy. How are you today? Foxy622 is responsible for the vast majority of our sound effects on the channel. She finds them and crops them and makes them awesome. So if you guys like our sound effects, our alerts, our soundboard, all of that stuff, Foxy is the gal to thank. Journeyman Vader, welcome in. Great to see you. Man, we got all the keepers showing up today. I dropped a message backstage, and I was like, hey, can we get a keeper because nobody's here? And fucking all the keepers rolled up. So what's up, guys? Foolish Red Eye says, be back later after you go to the doctor and get new cards. Best of luck to you, Red. Best of luck to you. Okay. Once more into the breach. Hello, Saskia. Ah! Damn it. So that just circles the whole thing. Okay. So I can't dodge her tail. There is no dodging her tail. So I'm dead regardless of what I do if she starts swinging her tail out. Okay.
Shit, you stink.
Okay. Ah! Damn it! And I'm dead. Possibly not. Okay. Yep, I'm dead. That killed me. See? Yeah, you can't dodge the tail. Okay, noted. Sandy Spider says it's an only keeper chat. Not true. Shinu's here. Prince Ali's here. You're here. Fox, I almost said Foxy's here, but Foxy's a mod. There's plenty of non-mods here. I would rather there be too many mods than not enough, Sunny Spider, frankly. Because people can be horrible. Delta's here. Jogath is here. Yeah, there you go. Lurker love. Gotta love our lurkers. What's up, guys? So the tail appears and you just surrender. Too many mods in the kitchen, asks Foxy? No. Like I said, people can be awful, and I would rather have the keepers here keeping things civil. They're good at that. Sunny Spider says, I'm horrible as well, don't trust me. Well, so long as you abide the rules, you can be as horrible as you like. I know several people who appreciate the eccentricities of evil, Sunny Spider. So that's fine with me. Hell, I'm evil depending on who you talk to.
Come on!
Ugh. Nope. Not allowed to attack. Of course not. Also, I don't know why they're using horse sounds for Saskia, but they are. Arrgh! Tail's gonna kill me. Yep. See, yeah, you can't dodge the tail. You just straight up cannot dodge the tail. That's upsetting. That's really upsetting. Fuck off, woman! Ah! I literally cannot get further back than this. Woo! You tried. Ouch! For fuck's sake. Alright. We're doing this again. Ugh. Come on, get up. And I'm dead because Dragonfire. Can you block it? No. I don't have a means of blocking at all, Shinu. Geralt can't block. Arg the tail? I don't think that's an option. Really, all I can do is spam Ken. And then I have to drink potions every single time again because I'm not allowed to save it. Vader says, I thought there was a parry option. It explained towards the beginning to reduce damage. Was there? Because I don't fucking know how to parry. I have not parried this entire game. I have no idea how to parry. That would probably help, if I'm honest, but I have no idea how to parry, so... Check the controls? How? And yeah, I know you can parry in Witcher 3, Shinu, but... Is there not a keybind menu? Nope. Nope. It uses your vigor to parry. Okay. Is it E? Let's see. Oh! Look at that! Oh, but you can't move. Oh, okay. Interesting. You can't move. That's okay. All right. Give it a try.
Forget about it.
Prince Ali throwing $50 into my hat for October, and he says, almost there! Indeed. Thank you, Prince Ali, for your continued support. With that, we can make October fantabby-tastic, and it's support like that that allows me to keep doing this every day for you guys. Nope! Tail goes right through the parry. It was a good try, though, guys. Try this. Come on. Nope. Nope. Saskia, you raging bitch. Nope, I'm dead. But yes, thank you, Prince Ali. We are so much closer to October for that, or with that, rather. Thank you for it. Thank you for it. So parrying is not an option. It is flatly not an option. Jogat says this guy. Let's see. Jogat says, well, I suppose it's not. Okay. Wait, what guide, Jogat? Did you find a guide for this fight? Use Ken every chance you get, and then do one heavy attack, then roll away. That's what I've been trying to do. Rinse and repeat. Yeah. That's what I've been trying to do. Prince Elite says, by the way, you can get both Darksider Special Edition games on Steam for $4.99. Each or total? Both? Like, both, that's a great deal. Prince Ali, you have my permission to drop a Steam link to that deal right here in chat, and feel free to throw it up in the notice board as well. That's awesome. Both together for $4.99? Guys, if you've got $5 to spare and you like RPGs, you're not gonna get a better deal than that this year. That's awesome. Darksiders 1 and 2 for $5? Hell yeah, y'all. Fuck off me, Saskia.
Too old for this.
Ah! Bop! 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 Bitch! Oh shit. Ah! Bitchy, bitchy, bitch face. Ah, I rolled into it. Oh, dodge the tail. I'm not gonna be able to do that again, but I'll take it. Where you at, Sasuke? Hi! One more. Just gotta tag her one more time. Oh, no, I don't! Later, Dragon. Thanks for stopping by and helping out. Oh, shit. Did I fuck it up? Nope. Hi, Sasuke. We're going for a ride. Oh, rip. Well, I tried. It's a QTE. Let me guess, I have to do all of that again. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I have to do all of that again. 25. Survey says... Survey says... Oh, no! Cool. Thank you, game. Okay, I'm gonna watch this QTE. Ah, damn it, I fucked it up again. Rip. 25. Dark Side is 1 and 2 and it's $5 more than what I have. I mean, it's a really good deal. Thank you very much for that Steam link, Prince Ali. Put it in the notice board as well. At least I don't have to do the fight again. Hey, Sasuke. You alright, girl? You'll survive that. Right? Oh, yeah.
I think we can skip the niceties.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yet I sense your readiness to fight on.
We were fighting to the death just minutes ago.
I understand. I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the past.
You know, you're not the first dragon I've talked to.
You met my father, Villain Trettenmirth, known also as Bork Three Jackdaws.
I thought he couldn't have children.
He thought so as well.
Polymorphing. Did you get that from him?
Just a hint of it. I can only assume one human form. He could transform into anyone he liked.
You also don't have his quickness and reflexes. And I don't think I saw a single golden scale on you.
Nor do I have his mustache or paunch. Sorry to disappoint you.
Professional curiosity. Forgive me. Where is Borg these days?
Who can know that? He taught me what he thought I should know and flew off yonder. It's the dragon's way. And he gave me my name.
Synthesis, if I heard right.
I prefer being Saskia.
Aww.
Philippa took advantage of the chaos and escaped. Think she could reveal your secret?
It's nothing I can control. I don't intend to pursue her. We may or may not meet again, but I shall leave that to fate.
She's not one to give up easily. I think she'll come after you again, try to take control, as soon as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
More than she would wish. Interesting.
I obeyed Philippa, but I was not blind. We were close, and Eilhart could not keep all her secrets concealed. I know her weakness, something that can destroy her in an instant.
Valuable and dangerous knowledge.
Precisely why I'll keep it to myself.
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The Lodge has been defeated.
That's good, though temporary. I fear we shall hear of them again.
You know Emir's armies have crossed the Yaruga?
I expected as much, as did Philippa. We defeated the Edirnian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
Can you tell me what'll happen to Yorvith now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist. I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds. He must earn respect on his own, and perhaps, a few generations on, humans will forget.
Did you intend just to use him?
Geralt, Yorvith has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start what we were fighting for. He made a choice.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting.
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Yorvith did and would do anything for you. Question is, what are you prepared to do for him?
There will always be a place for the Scoia'tael in the free Pontar Valley. As to Yorvith himself, I've heard many say crude things about us. Thing is, as long as I can remember, I've found dwarves fascinating. Must be a dragon thing. And though preferable to a human, an elf would be a compromise.
That was the most tactful way she could have possibly said that. Oh my god, that was brilliant. That was so good. That was so good. Raphael, say Synthesis.
Time I was on my way.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Bergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry, I'm only ever a visitor.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see the future, like my father.
And sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Farewell, Witcher.
Some random mage. Radovid, you're a bastard.
Your handiwork, sire. In the beginning, there was chaos.
It is a witch hunt, Prince Ali, quite literally. Oh, it saved it. Thank fuck. Yorvith! You survived!
What happened to Saskia?
She's alive. Wounded from our scrap, but alive. She impaled herself on a tree, and then I had to use that dagger. But she'll make it. Mountain air is good for a dragon's hide.
You're the most noble human I know, Gwynblade.
I'm no human.
Ha!
I'm glad you reminded me. My hatred for the species abated for a moment. Strange thing. He sits in the Temerians' former camp. I believe he awaits you.
How do you know?
I saw him. He's got Triss.
Motherfucker.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
While you were fighting Saskia, the city was staged to a bloody spectacle.
The players?
There were many. At first, it was a hunt for the traitors, but it soon turned into a hunt for all mages.
This way.
And there were a few skirmishes between Kedweni, Redanian, and Temerian troops. Rape, pillage, and murder. Not necessarily in that order. The pastimes of the Order's pious knights. And the regular troops soon followed suit. The kings, with their choice units, left the city just after the dragon attacked.
And the Nilfgaardians?
Remained neutral. That is to say, they shot anyone who dared approach their camp.
Okay. That's bullshit. Leave it. I believe it's... Sunny Spider says, I believe it's White Wolf in the Ancient Elven speech, meaning Gwynblade. I believe Gwynblade means Witcher. It's not capitalized. I'm pretty sure Gwynblade is Witcher. But I could be wrong.
When we're done with you, you'll be a lump of whimpering meat. Elf! Killed a non-human.
Motherfucker! Get off me! Kid Wendy bastard. Kill your friend. What? He resisted? Motherfucker. I can't charm him. Ugh. Wow. It's just straight up will not let me charm that dude. And I'm dead. Great. Awesome. Prince Elise is also Geralt is not human. What is he then? A mutant. Oh, so it is White Wolf. Thank you, Sunny Spider. 25. Okay, you bastards. Do this? We'll do this. You fucks. Also, Letho was gonna kill me like 108 times, so be prepared for that. Do it again. Wrong sword. This sword. These fuckers want to go. We can go. Come on. your shield. There we go. Got him. Here you go, lady. Keep your head down.
Beasts! Bloody sons of bitches!
Will you be all right?
Yes, thank you. Leave me.
What happened here?
When the summit ended, we hid in one of the houses, but they found us. They cut off both my sister's hands so she wouldn't cast spells. But I managed to escape. They caught me here.
Let's go, Gwynblade. This is madness.
Oh, he capitalized it there. So
Wings
yeah,
changed.
it is what. Okay, yeah, for sure then.
That's what it looks like now.
Oh, nope. And over and cover. Because of course I know.
I think I heard something.
Imperial troops.
Long
live the Emperor!
Shit. Alright. Fuck yourself.
Taste our steel.
3 on 3. Much more fair. Woo! Got 3 on 2. Your bad. Watch out. Serve me. What? Bastard. Serve. Shit. Okay. Come on. There we go.
Taste our steel.
I'm on his shield side. I can't get to him. Geralt has lost all his charm. Apparently. Yeah. Or with help.
Die, Nordling!
Damn it! And I'm down. Because of course I am. $25. Why? Why is this so difficult? And by difficult, I mean, why am I so bad? Okay. Save it. My potions are still active. For a little bit, anyway. Alright. Let's be quick about this, then.
I think I heard something.
Imperial troops.
Come on, then.
Long live the Emperor!
Get off me, you shithead! Fuck.
Taste our steel.
Rip. Yeah, we're going straight into Witcher 3. After a brief STS, Prince Ali. Yes. If we can get through this before 9 o'clock tonight. I'm already pissed off. I've been alive for a little over an hour. And I'm already pissed off. My God.
I think I heard something.
Imperial troops. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
Pretty much, Prince Ali. You're mine. Please be mine. There we go.
Nordling!
Is this a hard mode, by the way? It's not as hard as Twitch chat would like it to be, Sunny Spider, but it's harder than I normally play games.
Taste our steel!
Long live the Emperor!
I am constantly cognizant of the fact that Twitch chat does not allow you to play anything except on the hardest difficulty. You're not allowed to play games the way that you want to play them. You have to play them at max difficulty or you get shit on. And you get shit on for not being good at max difficulty too, so. Twitch chat annoys me. That's one of the things about Twitch chat that annoys me, unfortunately. Hello, friends! Hello, friends! So, okay. Those bolts hurt. Throw up a cannon and try to get in there.
Die, Nordling!
There we go.
Finish your story.
I managed to sneak into the Nilfgaardian camp. It was relatively quiet there. Then I saw Letho leading Triss out.
They let him go?
No one dared stop him. I followed him. I think he noticed me, but didn't seem to care. Once the fighting died down, he went to the former Temerian camp.
Is Triss all right?
Yes. Letho defended her from marauders.
Presley says, how does one become a mutant in the universe? It's called the Trial of the Grasses. It's an alchemical and meditative ritual that turns you from a person into a witcher. 30% of the participants survive. That's how. Hello, Letho. Cannot save at this time. Could save there, though.
Stop, Yorvith. I'm going alone.
Why?
This is between the two of us. Take care of Triss until I return.
Your choice.
Mine, indeed. There's one more thing you need to know. Nilfgaard's armies have crossed the Yaruga. War is inevitable.
Vafail, Gwynblade. Don't get killed.
Farewell, Yorvith. If I don't return within the hour, find Saskia and leave without me.
Hey, Triss.
Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians. And defended me from the troops.
It's time to end this. Yorvith's waiting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Excuse me. Quest completed. Where is Triss Merigold? AKA Founder, guys!
Took you a while?
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the Royal Witch Hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first... vodka?
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
Cheers, everyone.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
The winter solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
You screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
Interesting. So, if you guys are following along, Letho is Nilfgaardian. He's a Nilfgaardian Witcher, or former Witcher, working for Emperor Ymir. This whole thing was for the Nilfgaardian invasion.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorveth?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorveth. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No, I remember. How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery Solar?
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The King of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when the castle is under siege? I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd see the light. Not very believable. So one of Arion's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arion's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret.
Damn, Letho. You
And all I
hard.
had to do was wait for the situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk. But it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth's Scoia'tael. Another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Hensel's assassinations.
Where'd you get your information about the Lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatir Durido, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah, I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer.
Cynthia.
Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the lodge. Only Ymir, Vatir, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can't change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila, killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila, and now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Okay.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days, delirious, in agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
Oh, aye.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Sarah, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau, and a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire.
She was when I left.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Fun fact, it
Know
was.
who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary omen of war proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern. How did a witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his poleans end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago, and Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here. The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
I've learned all I wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
You going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
He's not our problem. Flatly. Letho of Gullet is not our concern. Nah, Sonny, just playing to the character.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter. Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwen and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds. Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled. In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragonslayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds have been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwen divided it between them. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included. Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Is that what you call it, Dandelion? Alright guys, I'll be back after the credits, as always. no disrespect whatsoever, but does anyone else, when confronted with Cyrillic, get this weird sensation of feeling like you should be able to read it, but you can't? Brightwind, will you put the specials menu in chat, please? do anything else, game? Do I need to click a button? There we go. The world as we know it nears its end, yet the past remains key to its future. Alright, guys. This is the part of the stream where I talk about what we just played and my opinions thereof. Simply put, and this is going to surprise some people, I knew going into this game that I wasn't going to like it. You might be thinking to yourself, what are you talking about, kid? This is one of your favorite fictions, and you're right. But I knew enough about Witcher 2 to know that I wasn't going to enjoy this game. It hasn't aged well, flatly. It's short for an RPG. The mechanics are sticky. And it's a little bit contrived in places. The animations have not aged fantastically, though it still looks good. But, and there was a but coming, the world is so rich and the story is so interesting that I wanted to provide as much context as I could before going into Witcher 3, which is a game that I do enjoy greatly. I could not bring myself to play Witcher 1. But I also knew that the story of Witcher 1 was not terribly relevant to Witcher 2 and Witcher 3. Witcher 2, however, is relevant to Witcher 3. If for nothing else than the advance of Nilfgaard. When it comes to world building, when it comes to unique characterizations that are not just caricatures, cultures that feel varied, and an interesting lore, Witcher, in terms of scope and magnitude, is on a very short list, mostly reserved for books. Can I recommend Witcher 2? It's regularly on sale for $5 and below, sometimes as low as $1 or your regional equivalent. For that price, yes. For $30? For $60? No, I can't. I wanted this game to provide context for Witcher 3, and it will do that. I wanted this game to introduce the characters and to get people to care about what happens in Witcher 3, and I feel that it will do that. But honestly, bluntly, there are few games that I kind of fight with more than I play. Dark Souls comes to mind immediately. And there are a few games on that list that I fight with because they just haven't aged well. I spent more time fighting with Witcher than I did enjoying it. Pick it up if you liked what you saw. There's that whole other path with Roach that we didn't do, if you want to see that side of the story. But we got through it. And that's what's important at the end of the day. So here's what's going to happen moving forward. I'm going to switch over to this screen. I'm going to close out of Witcher. Ta-da! And I'm going to get set up for the next bit of our programming for